I got to get some personality into you guys. You guys are so, jeez. Are you guys tired? All the way up. We got to get you all the way up. They're not ready for me, man. That's all right. We're going to get you ready. It'll be a process. Okay. Just obviously excited about the way we're scoring the ball. That was good. We got a little careless there at times, but still as bad as we played. Not as bad as we played, but as the miscues that we had, I thought still to only have 13 turnovers with that reckless abandon at times is still not bad. So we get on stretches there where we really take care of the ball, and I'm excited about that. We still had too many me shots. We ended up with 14 assists, but there were a lot of opportunities that I saw a guy could have made that extra pass, So we'll get them there. Again, it's going to be a process. This team is probably the team that we went against the Highlands is New Mexico Highlands is probably a little better than they showed tonight, to be quite honest. I thought we did a pretty good job on them defensively. Got our hands on a lot of balls. Got a lot of deflections. I don't know my final deflection count, but as you guys know, I want to get 35 of those. So there was some good statistical thing. I think the only glaring thing that jumps out at me, and I'm sure Mark Anderson will make this clear to me later, but the rebounds were, we didn't do too well on the rebounding side of things. To give up 53 rebounds and 23 offensive rebounds is obviously the glaring thing to look at. A little easier to swallow in this type of game, but still some really good film for these guys to see them. They're just staring at, I call them rim runners, when a shot goes up and they're just running to the rim instead of making the contact with guys. So again, correctable errors, things we can drill them on and get them a little more aggressive about that physicality part of the game. So, but it was good. Overall, it was I think a better effort than Tuesday, and that's what you want to see is progress.
Marvin, you said you thought the defense did what you wanted to in practice. You hoped the carryover would happen.
Right.
You feel like the carryover did happen today?
Yeah, I thought we made some of those steps forward, as far as getting to the midline and just getting into gaps. We turned them over 27 times, and that's because I thought we made some progress, like we talked about. Always going to be miscues in the game. There's always going to be some statistical stuff to point to grow and learn. That's why you got to love this game so much. It's just every single game is a new, piece of art that you can go in and try to tweak it and make it a little bit more attractive. And so, it was very, very clear that we just, we took a step forward, I thought, defensively.
Coach, activity and energy seems to be a strength of this team. Steals, rebounds, deflections, that type of thing. Talk about that and how important it is of building that culture.
Well, I think it's going to go to our signature. We talk about it a lot as, what is going to be our signature? And we haven't even started the first letter yet, because we're still in 2 exhibition games. But we do talk about, not getting out-hustled or outplayed or another team bringing more passion or energy to the game than we do, regardless of the score. That's something we can control. And another area I do think we can control is a rebound. And so that was the only part of the game that jumps out, at least right now, having not watched the film, that we didn't do a good job there. But you're right, getting to the floor and just being physical and playing with some love for each other and some passion for representing the community. We do play for Vegas, and I think it's evident that these guys, came here for a reason, and they want to show people that, they need to get out and support them, and they want to make them proud. And they talk about it a lot, so it's good to see. It's good to see the effort.
Coach, you guys had really good interior passing today. I'm wondering if it was something you saw in the first half, adjusted at halftime.
Just the extra pass. We talk about making the extra pass. It just so happened that some of them were off the bounce. We got into the interior. We missed a lot of them still. They're late